here with Brenda Stanley, who just has a new book out, her fourth novel. It's called The Treasure of Cedar Creek. Brenda, well, welcome.
Thank you.
What's this about? This takes us back 122 years to a religious sect in Idaho, right?
That's right. It's about three young women who escape a polygamous compound in Idaho in 1896. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to research and a lot of fun to write.
So fiction, but obviously based on things that could have happened, historical things similar have happened.
Fact, yes. And actually, when I started writing it, a lot of the issues and topics going around with the Warren Jeffs situation were happening. So a lot of things that were going on in the book were actually quite timely.
Yeah, and you say escaping polygamy, but there's a lot more to it than that. I know there's a lot of adventure and intrigue. Tell us a little bit about the storyline.
All of my novels that I write have kind of a thriller, twists, turns, dark family secrets type thing, and this has all of that. I love to write about Utah and Idaho, places that I've lived, because they're interesting, and I think that the backdrop of the wilderness and all that just makes it more intriguing, and I think that's what makes it really fun.
Now, as you mentioned, with Warren Jeffs and everything, even though this takes place in 1896, there are similar situations that are still happening in parts of Utah and Idaho today.
Absolutely, and in fact the research, even though it is historical, I did a lot of research in history, but also a lot of the research that I did dealt with interviews and just past news stories that were going on as we speak. So yes, very timely with what's going on in history today, and with a lot of the it's strong female characters, and that I found with a lot of the people that read it, the beta readers that gave reviews, really enjoyed the fact that these are female characters that are strong, and that of course is very trendy with today as well.
Now, who's your audience? Who do you want this book to be for?
Well, I do write some young adult novels. This is definitely for adults. This is not a young adult novel. But I think anyone who's interested in a thrilling, entertaining read. I don't write novels to try to make a point or teach anything necessarily. I want to entertain people. That's why I like to read. I like to be entertained and escape in something that's enjoyable. And so that's why I write, is because I want people to enjoy reading and enjoy the story.
Now, I understand you have an appearance coming up tomorrow here in Salt Lake City. Tell us where people can meet you and get their copy signed.
Yes, at Weller Bookworks at Trolley Square from 2 until 4 tomorrow. And this is something I really enjoy. I love talking to people about writing and reading and about what I do. So please, yes, come out, meet me, and let's talk about writing.
All right, and it sounds like a really compelling page-turner. I have not read it yet. After speaking to you, I'm very interested in reading it.
I hope you do. I hope you do.
I'm just worried about being able to put it down now.
The reason I write is because I want people to read and enjoy it. So yeah, thank you very much. I hope they do.
All right, Brenda, good luck with the book. Thank you very much for being here.
Utah lives on mountain time. With 10 resorts less than an hour from the airport, mountain time means more time on